Gandhi said having a politic without truth to justly dictate the action creates chaos, which ultimately leads to violence. Gandhi called these missteps passive violence, which fuels the active violence of crime, rebellion, and war. This week's topic: politics without principle. Politics without principle embraces scarcity. Politics with principle distributes from abundance. Politics without principle tears things down. Yet politics with principle builds people up.
Comes after the president called for the impeachment of a federal judge who ruled against his administration in a high-stakes deportation case.
He didn't mention my name, but many people have called for his impeachment.
The Trump administration's slashing of the federal government workforce is hitting home far beyond the nation's capital. Some 80% of the federal workforce is outside D.C.
Chaos would be probably the best word for it.
Overnight, a heated town hall in Asheville, North Carolina.
I feel like this is not productive with everybody yelling at me. I mean, if you want to hear... Yeah.
Republican.
The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. When a land rebels, it has many rulers, but with an intelligent person, honesty endures. A poor person who oppresses the poor is a beating rain that leaves no food. Those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law struggle against them. The evil do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand it completely. Jesus disclosed that God is compassionate. Jesus spoke of God that way: be compassionate, as God is compassionate. Compassion is the primary quality of the central figures in two of his most famous parables, the Father in the parable of the prodigal son, and the Good Samaritan. And Jesus himself, as a manifestation of the sacred, is often spoken of as embodying compassion. Some people find the experience and practice of compassion as a spiritual discipline to be a more direct route to the transformation of the heart than prayer. It is not that prayer does not or should not play a role in their lives, but their way to the opening of the heart lies through deeds of compassion. Just Do It summarizes this path of transformation.
Mend a quarrel, search out a forgotten friend, dismiss suspicion and replace it with trust, write a love letter, share some treasures, give a soft answer, encourage youth. Manifest your loyalty in a word or deed, keep a promise, find the time, forgo a grudge, forgive an enemy, listen, apologize if you were wrong, try to understand, flout envy. Examine your demands on others, think first of someone else, appreciate, be kind, be gentle, laugh a little more, deserve confidence, decry complacency, express your gratitude, worship your God, gladden the heart of a child, take pleasure in the beauty and wonder of the earth, speak your love, speak it again, speak it still again, speak it still once again. Just then some Pharisees came up and said, "Run for your life. Herod's got your number. He's out to kill you." Jesus said, "Tell that fox that I've no time for him right now. Today and tomorrow I'm busy clearing out the demons and healing the sick, The third day I'm wrapping things up. Besides, it's not proper for a prophet to come to a bad end outside Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, killer of prophets, abuser of the messengers of God, how often I've longed to gather your children like a hen, her brood safe under her wings, but you refused and turned away, and now it's too late. You won't see me again, until the day you say, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of God." Let us ask ourselves, does anxiety hamper compassion? Can you define holy anger? Is malice included in a solution? Where is God?
May we walk into Holy Week with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of Jesus' life, ministry, passion, and death. May we walk into Holy Week stronger in faith and secure in the knowledge that Jesus' suffering was offered as a sacrifice so that we may continue his quest for peace and reconciliation. May we walk into Holy Week secure in the knowledge that Jesus came into the world not to change God's mind about us. Jesus came into the world to change our minds about God. May Jesus' cross become our cross. May we walk into Holy Week together.